This episode will be the SalarJung Museum, which is one of the top museums in India. Apparently opened in 1951, and they say they've got 1.1 million pieces of artifacts, mostly from the Qutub Shahi dynasty and the rulers of Hyderabad. And this is the ticket counter as you enter the complex. So you need to buy tickets everywhere. Okay, there's one sign that says museum entrance, and let's see. Museum entrance, food court. Well, I suppose that's the main entrance. And this is the SalarJung Museum. I guess I'll do a little bit of filming inside, but not much. I know most of you are not big museum fans. My museum videos don't do very well, but this is for memory's sake. It's a vintage 1886. Oh wow. It's a fire tender, in case you couldn't see the ladder on top of the truck. So there's an entrance separately for ladies and gents, and apparently for dogs. Security check as you come into the museum, and there's a bunch of school kids seated on the floor. I suppose they're waiting for someone to speak somewhere. And this is the main entrance of the SalarJung Museum. The museum is named after this gentleman here, SalarJung III. 1889 to 1949. Was then ruler of Hyderabad. And that's the entrance. So I'll show a little bit once I go inside, and then wrap up. Won't make it a huge video. But this is the layout. Just came in through the entrance over there, and going through this area. Nataraja, the dancing form of Shiva, and he is dancing on top of a demon. Also 16th century bronze. These are some really beautifully preserved 16th century museum pieces. And one of my favorite characters, mythical characters, and I had featured him in all my video logs from Cambodia, and that is Garuda. And this is the Indian version of the mythical bird deity, the official vehicle of Lord Vishnu, who flew through the universe. And there's a food court, and I don't remember that from my visit here many years ago. It was probably 2 decades ago. And there's all kinds of snacks and mixed foods available, ice cream, fruit juices. That's nice that they have got a food court in here. We're moving along the corridor to the rest of the exhibits. This is the building housing the veiled Rebecca. Let's go and see what it's all about. Italy, 19th century. All these are Roman, Italian marble pieces. Some description of what the veiled Rebecca is. Giovanni Battista Benzoni. Nice name. as Italian as it gets. Let's see. That is the veiled Rebecca. It's an armor gallery. Of course, you got cannons. That's what the medievals loved. The kings and the queens and the emperors all around the world loved cannons and guns and armor, and there's a good collection of those here from the various kingdoms that ruled India in medieval times. There's 17th century, early 17th century. Lances, shield, swords. You want to pick a fight with these guys bearing these kinds of swords back in the day? No thank you. Yeah, this is European. Most definitely European. You'd bake in that European suit if you were in India in summer. And out through the door, at the end of the tour of the SalarJung Museum. A nice little garden. That's Mir Yusuf Ali Khan, SalarJung III, in whose name this was set up in 1951. With these last visuals and a beehive on top. Safe travels. Enjoy. Ciao for now.